Yeah, there are a few questions in microservice that have been asked in the interview. They have given one scenario, like in microservice, for example, there are two microservices out there, like order applications and inventory update applications. Once order received and it process, for example, and it update the inventory and come back to the order applications. If any exception occurs in the order application, then it's supposed to roll back the inventory applications, whatever the changes that has been done during this process. So how can you do achieve that one? How can you roll back both the order application changes and the inventory application changes? So as per my knowledge, it can be done via two ways. One is your saga design pattern, that is event based. Everything is based on the event. So one event if it's failed, then it is going to roll back the corresponding the interlinking events with that. The second way, that if any exception is going to come, then in that case, in the exception block, you can call the delete operations if both the microservices communicating with the REST APIs. So that is the way you can do it. Then there is another questions about the singleton, how we are going to prepare the singleton classes, and there is quite questions about a singleton, that if there is a singleton class, then how you can protect from the serialization, reflection, and cloning. So I think you all are aware of this serialization, reflection, and cloning, how it is going to work. So I'm not going to explain you about this thing. I'm just telling you how you can protect our singleton class from the reflections. So in that case, you can use enum, as Java ensure the internally that enum is always instructed once. Means you can declare like public enum singleton and instance. And the second one is serializations. So for that, there is a method called read resolve is method is there. Okay, so you can use that one, so that it is going to prevent it is going to be written with the same instance in spite of the serializations. The third one is clonable. So as the clone method is from the object class, okay, so what you can do, you can just override the method in the singleton and mention that it is going to throw the clone not supported exceptions. So in that way you can prevent your singleton class. Then there is a questions like how to do client side and client side and server side load balancings. Generally the client side load balancing is does that client handles all the load balancings. In this case, client API should know all the instance of server API address by hard coded that is configured in the configurations. And what are the advantages is that you can escape the bottlenecks operations and single point of failure for the client side load balancing. And the next question is the server side load balancings. Server side load balancing is classical load balancing. The traffic is distributed across a load distributor placed in front of the load server. So as common used as load server balancer are NG, NC, NetScaler, etc. And apart from that, there are questions related to the JPA. What are the 4 states of objects in JPA? So it is, I think, new, persistent, deattached, and removed. Apart from this question, there are some questions like what is stabbing in JUnit testing, and why the lambda expression. These are the common questions I think you can able to find why we are using lambda expression. I believe it is for the functional interface program. So yeah, so these are the questions. Hope this may help you.